Cancer treatments have long been thought to affect fertility, but are unfortunately a necessary side effect of saving a life. Whether children being treated for cancer will be able to have their own children later on is often a far-off concern for parents. A new study published in The Lancet Oncology, though, has promising news for women who've survived childhood cancer. Their ability to get pregnant is almost the same as women unaffected by cancer. Women's fertility less affected than men's. Researchers looked at over 10,000 male and female survivors of childhood cancers, such as leukemia and Hodgkin disease, and compared them to 4,000 of their siblings. We found that among these survivors, all of whom received primarily chemotherapy without any radiation to the pelvis or brain, that female survivors appeared to have almost a similar rate of pregnancy as their siblings, only about a 10 to 15% difference, lead author Eric Hsiao, MD, of the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center in Seattle, tells Fit Pregnancy. But, male survivors had a much lower rate of achieving pregnancy compared to their siblings, almost 40% less. Why is there such a big difference in ability to have children between male and female survivors? For males, sperm are actively being produced by stem cells even in prepubescent boys, and are known to be very sensitive to chemotherapy, Dr. Hsiao says. If enough of these stem cells are knocked off by chemotherapy, infertility can occur due to lack of sufficient sperm following treatment. For women, the impact of chemo on fertility is less understood. I don't think the exact effects of chemotherapy on women, and their eggs, are clear, Dr. Hsiao says. Women are born with their full complement of eggs, and chemotherapy may have direct effects on eggs or surrounding support cells that eggs need. What is clear from his study, though, is that older women were less likely to get pregnant than their siblings. Other studies have shown that female cancer survivors have a higher risk of premature or early menopause, Dr. Hsiao says. We think that although women who received chemotherapy alone may be able to achieve pregnancies almost as readily as siblings early on, that their overall fertility window may be shorter. This is suggested by the substantially decreased pregnancy rate among women ages 30 to 45 in this study. His study was most important because it looked at the effects of chemotherapy alone. Most other large studies also included radiation therapy. Radiation is known to lead to fertility problems, so it's being used less with children, of whom 80% survive long term. In looking at different types and doses of chemo drugs used, this study can help doctors and parents better understand the risks to children's fertility.